Frida Kahlo is one of the 20th century's most admired artists. Even now, few artists come close to her level of excellence, and her pieces have sold for millions of dollars. But Kahlo's talents as an artist cost her dearly. Her personal life was full of tragedy, loss, illness, cheating, and pain, which became the constant theme of her works. Hi and welcome to Woe History. In today's video, I will be showing you the tragic life of one of the most famous female artists, Frida Kahlo. Her woes first started when Kahlo contracted polio at around 6 years old. She became very sick, and her right leg got thinner and shorter because of the disease. At first, Kahlo tried to cover up her deformity with bandages and thick socks so that her parents wouldn't notice. Her illness wasn't discovered for a long time, so she never got the right treatment. Without a brace or special shoes, Kahlo developed a limp, which hurt not only her right leg, but also her pelvis and spinal cord. As she aged, her spine and pelvis became twisted and misshapen, permanently hurting her leg and back. When Frida Kahlo was 18 years old, she and her boyfriend, Alejandro Gomez Arias, were on a bus when it was hit by a trolley. Arias was mostly unharmed by the accident, but Kahlo was stuck by a metal handrail, which went through her pelvis and nearly killed her. Kahlo was so badly injured that many onlookers did not believe she would survive the accident. Kahlo had to spend 3 months in bed while she got better. With nothing else to do, she began painting. She painted a picture of herself for Arias, but it wasn't enough to keep him from leaving her, not even visiting her once while she was healing. Even though that relationship didn't last, she was just getting started with painting. As she got older, she turned to drinking to deal with her depression and constant pain. Later in her life, Kahlo also abused painkillers that were given to her by doctors. After a failed spinal surgery in 1946, Kahlo was given morphine and Seconal, which she also abused. When her prescriptions ran out, she got them illegally. Her already weak health started to worsen because she drank and used drugs too much. A few years later, she married Diego Rivera, whom she met during a Communist Party gathering. However, her joy was short-lived. During their whole marriage, both Kahlo and Rivera were very unfaithful. Rivera was already married to his second wife when he began seeing Kahlo, and was known to be a womanizer. Kahlo was upset by all of Rivera's affairs, but Rivera's affair with her younger sister Cristina in 1935 was the saddest thing that ever happened to her. When she found out, Kahlo became depressed and cut off all her hair. Even though it hurt Kahlo knowing that Rivera was always cheating on her, she herself was not faithful. She had both men and women as lovers, and would sometimes try to get back at Rivera by seducing the woman he was seeing, though Rivera didn't seem to mind that she was having affairs with other women. Adultery caused Kahlo a lot of emotional pain, but it also hurt her body in ways she hadn't planned. Kahlo had syphilis, which was caused by her and Rivera's many affairs with other people. More pain and suffering were in order, as Kahlo wanted Rivera to have a child so badly. She got pregnant more than once, but the metal rod that went through her womb in the bus accident made it impossible to carry a child to full term. She got pregnant once, right before her wedding in 1929, but had to get an abortion when it became clear that her health problems would not let her go through childbirth. After she moved to the United States in 1932, she got pregnant again, but the baby died. Every time she tried to get pregnant and failed, she became more and more depressed. Despite her terrible health, Kahlo was still able to get pregnant, but she never had a child. In 1953, she was hospitalized again, and this time, it's thought that she tried to kill herself. Modern scholars blame her many attempts to kill herself on her pain and depression that she constantly struggled with. In the last 10 years of her life, Kahlo's health kept steadily declining, leading her to be admitted to the hospital with bronchial pneumonia later that year. Several months later, Kahlo's nurse found her dead in her bed on the morning of July 13, 1954. She was only 47 at the time. Her official cause of death was listed as a pulmonary embolism, but many people doubted that she really died of natural causes and thought she may have killed herself after all. Her life of pain shows us the importance of seeking the right help when struggling with depression, and that just because someone looks well on the outside doesn't mean they are truly happy. This concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Want to see your favorite historical artist in future videos? Drop them down in the comments and they will be featured soon. Click the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Click on the subscribe button to get more videos like this, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching Whoa History. See you next time.